And
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, sure.
So, I very often I keep thinking leaders, how leaders' quality, because I have seen many leaders who have been very khadoos. Some leaders have been approachable. So when I think about myself, if I'll become a leader.
So
or
can I pause you here?
Huh.
So you use the word leader, and you use the word khadoos, right? Now, was the person a leader or a title, position with a person with a title?
He he was a leader. He is a leader, heading the whatever.
Heading is the title.
Huh.
Position.
Huh.
Position doesn't make a leader.
Okay.
You have to have that realization. Position does not make a leader. Means sustain and you can identify. Narayan Murthy is a leader. Ratan Tata is a leader.
Okay.
Yeah, it's even after Ratan Tata quit, wasn't he the most respected person?
Yes.
That is what makes it. There are so many others who succeed and fill up that chair, and therefore don't confuse corner office is not leadership. Leadership is your ability to first. Okay, one more quality as you spoke is about earning respect. The most respected person is more likely a leader. Then you respect a person because of who they are, that is the character, what they know, which is knowledge, where they have been, which is experience, whom they know, which is the relationships they have, okay, he's so well connected and what it is, how they feel, which is what they transmit to you, and finally, ability, what they can do. So when you look at all these characters, then you say, these are the characteristics of a leader. Just ignore positions and title. Sustainability. Now go ahead.
No, so that's what I used to.
So khadoos and a leader more likely won't sustain as a leader.
So I was for me, I was connecting the leader as a position. Okay, for me, a leader is that who is at the highest position. We all are
Yeah, Donald Trump is a leader.
Yeah.
Is he the most liked?
Yeah. So
By some, of course.
no. So,
No, but you're saying no. You are in the other camp.
So when I feel right now, yes, I'm leading a team. So but as you said, if a leader, yes, I'm if I'm a kind, empathetic, sympathetic, and all. But does this quality take? It sometimes becomes to a disadvantage, right?
No, you need both. You see, when I say these qualities, it's not only being goody-goody. Right? You should be able to guide. You should be able to be direct. You can't always sugarcoat. If you have to be direct and point out of flaws. And how do you earn respect? By trust. So long as people trust you that you don't have an agenda, you are there to help them come up. And typical of a leadership is a leader should disrupt himself or herself. I can't go up unless I make myself redundant. If I make myself, shall I say, indispensable, why would somebody promote me? No, she's there, she's very good, let her continue. That will be the mindset, right? Instead, if there are 3 persons whom you have trained, they will say, look, great, this is leadership skills. A leader is not about just having followers. A leader is about developing other leaders. And that is where you need your team. It's not about everybody will listen to you if all those characteristics which I listed you have, including that knowledge, your ability to do certain things, and being able to pull them up to your position.
Yeah, I think if I may just add to it, I think in our business, for example, right, we are a creative industry. And in our business, when somebody is putting an idea on the table, you're putting a bit of yourself on the table, because somewhere the germ of that idea has come from your childhood, parents, relationships, the life that you've lived, right? And so if you're presenting an idea or a strategy or a creative piece, it is very hard to separate your work from yourself, right? And if somebody says this is shit, this is terrible, I mean, you'll take it on yourself. It's an upfront on yourself because you put a bit of yourself on the table, and therefore we have this principle. At the same time, you cannot not give feedback, right? You have to give feedback, and therefore we have this principle of being hard on work and not people, right? So for us as leaders in the creative industry, it's very important to separate that we are reacting to what's being put on the table and not on people, and very important when you're giving feedback or talking to people to make them feel valuable as individuals and persons. At the same time, be very, very brutal if required or candid for the commentary on the work, right? And it's as much the responsibility of the recipient of the feedback, and you have to groom everybody on that, as much responsibility on the person who's giving the feedback to make sure that you comment not on the person but on the work. Right, so you can be kharus on the work, but you cannot be kharus on the person. Right, you can be hard on the work, but you cannot be hard on people, because finally human beings are emotional. They have sentiments, and if you compromise that morale, then you will not succeed.